Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. It's No Pressure, aka 33rd and the Third podcast. I got my dogs here with me, man. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Sose. S-O-S-E. But anyway, no, I'm just joking, man. But yeah, we here, man. We in the building. We got a bunch of topics we want to talk to y'all about today. But first, man, let me introduce my dogs before we get this thing started off, man. To the left of me.
Yes, sir. It's A King, man. You know what I'm saying? 33 and the third. My nigga so acting like he damn fabulous or something. I don't know. Got to spell his name and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Another episode. What number we on now, man?
Ooh, 16.
16. Number 16, man. Shoot, shit. You know what I'm saying? Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Right?
Chico, what's up, man?
Not much, man. You know, Chico, we in here again, man. Just being sturdy as ever, you know.
I like that word, sturdy.
Yeah,
Being
man,
sturdy.
just sturdy. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Importantly. For real, man. That's pretty much it, though, man. Just maintain how y'all boys doing.
We doing good. Sturdy, unshakable.
That's right.
Hey, y'all sturdy
I like
too, huh?
that.
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
I'm feeling
I like that, man.
Yes, sir.
The sturdy
yes, sir.
third.
Yes, sir.
We got another nickname.
The sturdy third.
Yeah, man.
Hell no.
But before we kick this off, man, I would like for you to tell the people what you got going on right there on the table, man.
Oh, man.
Let them
This
see
is
what you got.
some,
Hey, man.
prosperity oil. Prosperity oil, man. It's really good for you to bring luck, you know what I mean, wealth, abundance of things. You know, a lot of people look at it, you know, it could be from money or whatever it is, but it also could be health as well. You know, prosperity could come
Very
in different
important.
forms.
Health
Yes, sir.
is wealth.
Yes, sir.
As well, you know, so it's good to just kind of burn and just wear or, you know what I mean, have it in your presence in certain circumstances. So
Okay.
that's pretty much what it's all about, you know, just some oil.
You
to
told me
burn
you
away.
were going to tell me how to use it, man. How you,
Oh, yeah. So pretty
Hey.
much,
you gave me a little bit.
I tell most people, man, when I give you it, man, just get you like some sticky cards or something, and on each sticky card, I need you to on one, pretty much you'll follow with I am 3 times on one sticky card, and then as you put I am on it, you'll fill in the blank to what it is that you feel like
You
are.
want to be. Or already are.
Yeah, let's just say you write down I am, right, and then you fill in the blank. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I am fill in the blank. I am fill in the blank.
Right.
On one sticky card, right, and then on the next sticky card, you go ahead and put I will have. You know what I mean? And then once you have that I will have, you write that down 3 times, and then you fill in the blank. I will have whatever. After you do that, I recommend you putting it somewhere where you see it every morning, rather if it be on a bathroom mirror,
Your mirror,
somewhere
yeah.
where when you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth or something, you can just kind of
Yeah,
see it and look
yeah.
at it and identify with it every morning
Daily
before you start
affirmation.
your day. Yeah, pretty much. You know what I mean?
So
That
you
kinda-
put the oil on the stick? What'd you put the oil in?
you just wear the oil, put it on.
Oh,
your
put it
hand,
on you.
Just put it
Okay.
on you. You know
so,
what I mean?
So should
Pretty
you
much.
put it on while you're doing your daily affirmation? Like, you know,
Oh yeah, you can do it on after. Let's just say, you know, after you brush your teeth or something, and then you read it, and you probably want to put it on or something, or
Okay.
take it and just rub it on your wallet or
You know what I'm
something
saying?
like
Do
that.
a little like that.
Yeah, exactly. Splash
You know what I'm
it on
saying?
you. You know
Splash
what I mean?
them on you.
Put on some money a little bit.
Put some
just-
prosperity on you.
Yes, sir, man.
Okay.
Bringing that prosperity and abundance to your life.
Hey,
You see, that's what we
I
about,
fuck
man.
with it.
Yeah.
We helping people, man. It ain't
Yes,
just a
sir.
bunch of dudes sitting here chopping it up about nothing, man. We about helping the folks, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes,
I'm
sir.
with all that, man. I know you wasn't gonna say nothing, but I kind of put you on the forefront because
did.
I felt like it was important, man.
Thank you. I
know what I'm
appreciate it,
saying?
brother. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
So what we talking about, man? We here.
Man. Hey, you know how we do on here, man. I seen some crazy shit this week, man.
Okay.
That nigga Mike Tyson, man.
Okay. Iron Mike.
What he up to, man? That dude, man, looking like a tank, man.
Looking
Like he
like-
really killed somebody, man.
He looked like Iron Mike.
Yeah, for real. Like real talk. Like he haven't missed a beat.
Iron Mike.
Real talk.
What he trying to fight? He trying to fight somebody right now?
It ain't gonna be me.
I don't think so. I think it's promotion though. Like, cause everyone I seen, like he had on something and they kind of like
Yeah.
go into something else. So maybe.
But he hidden though.
Yeah, real talk.
He let you know he's
Yeah.
I'm hidden still.
Yeah, true.
Anybody wanna try?
I thought about it too, looking at some.
You
of
thought
those-
about trying it?
No, hell no.
Oh,
I thought
oh,
about
man,
thought
no,
about
man.
after
That's
seeing
still
him.
Mike, bro.
Woo,
That's
after
still
seeing
Mike.
him, bro, I was like,
But
man,
you
he probably could whoop Dante Wilder.
She gonna look
See, now,
Yeah.
now it's time to talk.
No, you don't
Do
think
you-
so?
Hold on. I'm not saying he couldn't. You understand what I'm saying? Because Mike Tyson is a boxer. You understand what I'm saying?
And Deontay Wilder is.
I got love for Deontay Wilder, but Deontay Wilder is more of a brawler in a sense to me. Because
You don't want to brawl with Mike Tyson.
Not even that. Just
Mike Tyson catch your ass a couple times, you through, man.
You got technique versus just I don't know what you want to call Deontay Wilder. Mike Tyson is like technique
Because the reason-
skill.
I don't know about that because
I agree,
The
because-
time when Mike Tyson
my
been
bad.
beat in his career, it was against a technical person. Mike Tyson more of a fighter, like a
That's what I'm saying. He's
Like,
a
he
boxer.
gon-
His
he gon'
technique,
brawl.
he's skilled.
Yeah.
He was trained by Customado. So
Yeah.
But he's skilled though.
right, and that's how
Deontay
Tyson
Wilder got
Fury.
skill.
Deontay Wilder
Definitely
got
got skill.
skill, but
That's how Tyson Fury was able to beat Deontay Wilder
by skill.
by skill.
Exactly.
yeah,
You understand what I'm
yeah, he
saying?
takes
So-
skill.
Exactly.
If out of Mike Tyson and Deontay, even with Mike being in 50s, I think
I think he could take.
Mike.
Think he
can
can beat
Yeah, I
Deontay
think-
Wilder right now.
Yeah,
Oh hell yeah!
I think so.
he could probably
'Cause
take
he's
out
skill
Tyson
set.
Fury too.
Yeah.
Especially
Skill set.
with the last two fights. I seen them boys fight. That last two heavyweight category ain't hitting on shit lately.
I mean, it's a bunch of people that would probably disagree with what we saying, you know. But
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm definitely gonna be a lot
but
of
if
people that
I'm
disagree.
looking at him, and some people might, well, that's a clip. But I mean, come on, man, he's conditioned, man. He's like in a form
Mm-hmm.
that we ain't seen in a minute.
True. And actually, before all that too, I seen him like in a little side videos. People catch him in a restaurant, and he's showing them techniques and stuff, and he still look good.
Beasting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now it look like he's actually conditioning and like sweating and doing a whole boxing routine.
And with Mike Tyson
Before that-
fighting, the fight ain't gonna be long.
Nah.
He ain't gotta be that much condition.
No, man.
The fight finna be 2 rounds, 3 rounds at the most.
But you think about it, he was doing it so long, that shit's probably second nature.
Right, it is.
You know
At
what
this
I mean?
point,
It was
I
just-
agree.
It was just like kind of just like muscle memory for him to get back up and do it again.
Yeah.
Like he never really just
Ain't nobody crazy
Oil
enough
up
to
the
get in that
machine.
ring with him though.
Nah.
Ain't nobody that damn crazy.
You see,
You gotta be
I don't
insane
think
to get in
so.
that ring.
I would think, honestly, I would think Deontay Wilder would be one of those people that would get in the ring with him. I would
You
think
think
so.
you think he got the ball
your
to get in
opinion,
there?
though.
I
I
would
don't think
think we already talked about who we think will win, but I'm saying you just said
You think he got you think he got the ball to go and walk in there and get in there with him?
I think maybe like even Anthony Joshua or somebody will work up enough nerve to go for a title fight against Mike Tyson.
I seen
think
Holyfield training too though. Y'all seen that?
Yeah,
Oh Lord,
but Holyfield's my boy, but I don't think he needs to do that.
Holy. They
Yeah, I seen
finna
videos of
put it
training,
together,
too.
dog.
I-
It about to
please
go
do
down.
not let Tyson and Holyfield fight again, man.
Nah.
Tyson
Because
gonna kill
I
that
saw
man,
I saw
dog.
Holyfield training and he didn't look as crisp as Mike Tyson. That's all I'm
Tyson
saying.
gonna hurt that dude,
And I got
dog.
love for Holyfield, but no, man.
Well, actually, back
Holyfield
then
gonna be
we
in
thought
the nursing
Tyson was
home.
gonna take him out then too, though.
Of course,
So,
but that was the past.
that was the past. But
You know what I'm saying?
That's what we
That's
thought.
the
I
past.
was going for Tyson.
I
when
thought
that time.
Tyson was gonna win too.
Yeah.
But like we said, skill though.
Yeah.
It was a
Holyfield
lot
had
of-
some skill.
And he had to reach on him.
It was a lot of fights that I thought Tyson was going to win that he lost, right? When he
Yeah.
fought Lennox Lewis, I thought he was going to win that one, especially because he was saying some crazy stuff before that fight.
Yeah.
You know, that's when he
He told him I want to eat your kid.
yeah, I was like, oh, man.
That's why I said motherfucker ain't that crazy getting in that ring with him
I
now.
said, man, he going to kill him.
He really tried to eat Holyfield. So I mean, Holyfield gonna get.
I just realized what you
would,
said.
would Holyfield get in the ring with this
That's
man
how I
again?
put my head down, bro. That was hilarious.
Oh shit! Say what?
Would Holyfield really try to get in the ring with this man again after all of
I
that?
would hope not, man.
That- come
would he
on,
make,
man.
Why would he make videos of him training too? Unless he just wants some of the spotlight too. Unless he
I
like
don't
saying,
know.
"Yo, I
I
still got it
just-
too."
Holyfield better sit his ass down.
Yeah, I don't want
want
to. I wouldn't want to see that though, man. Not
I don't know. I don't
because
know.
stranger things have happened.
Yeah, true.
It'll be entertaining. We need something.
Yeah, shit.
At
Speaking
this
of
time,
which,
man, that'd be the fight of the century.
the heavyweight category will probably be a little bit more entertaining than what we've been watching because it really ain't been that exciting, really,
Yeah,
between the two. That's
because
in
the
there.
era of boxing for heavyweights, it was a big deal for the heavyweight division.
Around
Like,
that
those
time.
those were the big ticket fights.
Yeah, right now.
Right.
Now it's what middle class and welterweight since Mayweather. Then he
Really,
left,
when
and then-
Roy Jones Jr. kind of like moved away from the middle, like from boxing, middleweight hadn't really been the same.
Man, I
either,
don't
'cause
need
then
be in on boxing like that
because
hard like
he
that no
stepped
more,
up
man.
a couple classes as far as his weight. So
yeah. Roy Jones was doing his thing though.
but
Roy Jones was
is
that
a
dude
legend.
back in the day, man.
He's a legend.
That was
bro.
that boy.
He's a legend. He really just stopped boxing maybe like 2 or 3 years ago.
Damn, for real? I
Yeah,
thought
he
he
was
been
still
quit.
fighting. No, he
thought he been
still been fighting. He just really stopped fighting not too long ago.
It was a minute, man. Roy Jones ran that shit,
Yeah,
dog.
that nigga had an album and everything.
Yeah,
Y'all must
yeah.
have forgot.
I smoke and I drink. I'm supposed to stop, but I
can't.
By the head?
I'm the dog. I love hoes, and I'm addicted to money. Cause
Yeah, do it big,
that song
then.
was hard, bro. I'm sorry,
Hey,
man.
Roy Jones did his shit, man.
I laughed when he came out with Y'all Must Have Forgot. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna front. I giggled my ass off. Like,
Yo,
what
I
is
still
this?
laugh from that shit to the
But
day.
when he came out with the other hits, I said, okay, he ain't playing now.
Cause he had other folks on the song with him. That wasn't even his, so he just jumped
Yeah.
in there and
But
did his
y'all
little.
must have forgot was his own single though.
Yeah, that was all him. That was
I
all
know.
him.
Yeah.
I remember.
That was all.
I don't
him.
mean to get off topic. What y'all think about these athletes? Like, you see a lot of athletes do that anyway. Like, they go out and but they'll be an athlete and then they go start a rap career.
Everybody want to be a
Yeah,
rapper,
you know
man.
what I mean? It's
It's
like
been
they
bad for a
desire
lot of
like.
them.
Everybody want to be a rapper,
Roy
man.
Jones did it. Remember The Rock did it. You know, he
Oh
had an
my
album
God,
too with Wyclef,
man.
a song with Wyclef. Allen
Yes.
Iverson did
Shaq
it.
did it.
Shaq did it. I think what Kobe got a
Kobe
song
had
too.
it. Kobe
Kobe
did.
yeah,
Kobe
so
did a
it's
song
like-
with Brian McKnight. I remember he had a suit on in the video.
Yeah,
Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, man.
real talk. Real talk.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
It worked for Shaq because Shaq is like one of the most polarizing figures ever in sports because
Yeah.
he's just so popular.
Yeah.
It's like he got the King Midas touch, you know.
True.
And plus, man, Shaq did a song with Biggie. You know what I'm saying? And
Shaq
you know,
got a few hits though.
yeah, he got.
like
Shaq
that.
got
Shaq
some
done
hits
done
under
it
his
all,
belt,
man.
Yeah.
Shaq done done it all.
That's
Shaq
one
still
dude-
doing it too.
Yeah.
They're still doing it all.
That's
Yeah.
one
Still doing
person that when it was time for him to transcend on. No, hopefully, no time soon.
Yeah.
That brother has. That's a guy he's lived a life of field, bro. He's done everything. He's even been a sheriff. Like
He a sheriff in Henry County.
I thought it was in Miami.
He down there too.
he down there police.
He doing both. That man, hey, Shaq doing it all, man.
He doing it all,
That
man.
man, part owner of Papa John.
Rochelle,
Yeah, he, no,
I ain't
no,
bullshitting,
serious.
man.
No, serious. He got
Shaq
steak at
texted me the
Papa
other
John.
day talking about Papa John, man.
Papa John.
Yeah,
It came from Papa John, but he said it was Shaq.
but it's a Shaq text.
It's
Yeah.
a Shaq tick.
He's got to be the new face now because you remember John, he effed up with
Yeah,
those racial slurs,
Yeah.
right? Especially at this time. So it's like it's cancel culture, man.
Yes,
You
sir.
say the wrong thing, you're out
Outta
of
here.
here.
So he with
It was placing with somebody black too. When you get out of here, put somebody black in your plate.
They need to. Papa John's. A lot of people start fucking with Papa John's after that.
Yeah.
Papa John got some banging ass pizza though.
Yeah, that pizza good though. I ain't gonna even
Yeah, I
goddamn
wouldn't
lie
even-
to you.
For real. When
I
that
s-
shit happened, I was like, I feel you, but I'm still gonna fuck up this pizza though.
I ain't right, man.
I said the same thing. I'm gonna be honest with
Yeah,
you.
I was like,
I was still ordering.
Yeah, real shit. I was. I ain't.
I don't order that often. I don't order that often. I order it more now than I did during that time.
Well, cause what happened?
Not even because of that. I wasn't really ordering it like that anyway.
You a Little Caesars nigga.
Pizza Hut, Little
Pizza Hut.
Caesar, but I done switched off on Pizza Hut now.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with them no more.
Yeah.
I be on Little Caesar
Pizza Hut
more.
was a big deal, man, back in the day.
Yeah, it
man.
was. It was.
But it used to be,
Cause
man.
remember you used to read them books and they'd give you that little pen with the 5 stars on it. And once when you got the 5 stickers, you could go at the pizza and get a little small
Get a
personal
little,
pan
yeah,
for
get
free.
you a little personal pan.
They had all the kids reading, bro, because they wanted to eat, man.
True. And to take it back a little bit though, I know we were just talking about Mike Tyson and all that stuff, and he came out. Y'all seen his stand up and all that stuff, and he was talking about all the things that he went through, and he was kind of admitting to a lot of his wrong and the importance of him just being a different person.
Yeah.
What's y'all opinion on admitting to when you were wrong about something? You know what I mean? How that make y'all feel about it, or how you?
Who gonna go first? Because I know I'm a blab for a second on that one.
Go ahead, man. Do your thing, man.
The one thing I feel about admitting when you're wrong is when I look back on the times when I finally realized I was wrong as a man, that was like the most refreshing thing that could ever happen to me. It's like it gave me a reset. It gave me a chance to look at life differently. It gave me a chance to look at things from a better perspective.
Yeah.
And it helped me grow up a lot because you know how, I don't know, y'all probably know, but it's very difficult dealing with somebody that does not see the wrong in what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it's
my
actually,
system.
and it gets to a point where it's you're gonna always end up reaching a stopping point, whether if it's coming from you or if it's coming from somebody else, because nobody on the face of this earth is perfect. We all gonna make mistakes. We all gonna mess up, right? And the one thing I learned about the mistakes, it's okay to make them as long as I learn from them and grow from them. Now, if I keep doing them, it's a pattern.
I think I'm gonna cut y'all.
So
off.
I just to finish.
Yeah.
I think honestly, learning to admit when you're wrong, it's more helpful than hurtful. But I think nowadays people get so caught up in their pride. Whoa. Good, keep going. Everybody gets caught up in their pride and their personal feelings, and they're not willing to see kind of like the effects of being able to admit when you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or how we even look at failure. Like failure is an actual good thing, right? But everybody wants to win now. We got that super duper win mentality, and we want it at any and all costs. And sometimes we end up hurting ourselves more so than anyone, trying to be right all the time.
Yeah.
You're not always right.
No.
I know I'm not. That's the only thing I do know is that I don't know everything, and I'm not always right. So that's my take on it.
True. I think admitting when you're wrong is very important with your own personal growth. Like I feel that when you can really like look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that I was wrong for what I did, even when you really don't want to, it kind of make you swallow your ego a little bit and kind of check yourself to say, yo, I was really wrong,
Right.
and it help you become a better person. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Once you admit it to yourself,
Yeah.
even if you don't want to go back and tell this person, like, yo, bro, I was wrong. Or,
I fucked
man,
up.
Yeah, I fucked up. Even if you don't want to, it's still inside help you get past something. Because now the next time you go in that situation, it becomes easier and easier to say, yo, I was wrong in that state or whatever it may be. So I definitely agree that it's important, and just being able to identify with yourself to understand when you are wrong and stop, thinking that you're never wrong about certain things, or kind of just like blowing it off on other people.
Some folks take some shit to the grave, boy.
Yeah.
Some people will be wrong about some shit and won't never ever admit that they did something wrong.
Yeah.
Some people live like that. They go through life doing bullshit, fucking up, treat people wrong, doing shit, and they act like it ain't nothing going on, like ain't shit happen. Like you got sometimes that's a part of being mature. That would being somebody great come from.
Yeah.
When you fuck up and you fuck up and you can tell people around you, man, you know what? I did wrong, man. I shouldn't have did that. This is what I should have been doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now let it grow from that.
Yep.
That's where the big dogs come from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get there if you ain't been through shit.
Right.
If you ain't never failed before, how can you teach somebody? How can you have somebody following you?
Right.
When you don't know when the signs with some shit going wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
true.
where you earn your stripes, them OG stripes. You know what I'm saying?
True, and to kind of go off what y'all keep saying about failure, I think we kind of really need to look at a lot of our failures instead of looking at them, like you said, instead of like, okay, I was wrong, looking at it as a failure, instead of taking, so quote unquote, what we call L's nowadays, we look at things for lessons instead of losses.
Right.
I'm like, all right, instead of saying, oh, I took a loss, like, yo, I just took a lesson from this. You know what I mean? That'll help you change your whole mindset too, to accept certain things. Like, yo, check this out. I didn't fail at that. I learned a lesson at that. So next time, I'm gonna be way better and dope at this shit.
That's a shirt, man. No loss, just lessons.
Yeah, just lessons.
You know what I mean? Just lessons from everything instead of saying it was a loss.
But that's the
most
code.
importantly.
But that just to piggyback off of what we're all saying the same thing. We're just taking different lanes. But you're right. We're in a win obsessed culture. You understand what I'm saying? And then we're also in a microwave type of scenario now where everybody wants everything right then and there. You understand? So they want instant gratification, and they want their end result to be how they envision it to be.
True.
And I didn't start really becoming a man until I realized that, yo, man, this is not gonna go the way that you expect it to go.
Not every time.
Not every time. Right? And that's so when it does happen the way I want it, that's why I feel so good, because it's like, okay, I saw this all the way through and it worked out. And even the things that have worked out for me, it was still some obstacles here and there and all that other stuff. And I think me having to change my mindset about how I looked at the situation, it helped me not only deal with it better, but it made me stronger. And then when I finally got where I wanted to be, I was able to handle what was coming. Because I'm realizing that now, dog. Like, me and Zay, we all talked about this even outside of this right here.
Yeah.
We just realized, man, well, that's a part of manhood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the real men are the ones that's like, yo, I admit I'm wrong. I messed up here. You know what I'm saying?
And I learned my lesson from
and I
it.
learned a lesson from it.
Yep.
You know, but going back to that culture that we're in, a lot of people aren't as forgiving when you make these mistakes. So because there's a lack of forgiveness, you know what I'm saying, the people that you may have done wrong, or shoot, we don't even learn how to forgive ourselves at the time.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part.
That's the first step. I mean, if you can't, you got to admit that you're wrong first.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
You got that first step.
Yeah, instead of beating down on you.
The rest of it easy after that.
Yeah.
Once you figure out that you know what, man, you gotta come to it in your own mind. It don't matter what you tell somebody else. It don't even matter if you never tell somebody you sorry.
Yeah.
Just get in your mind that, man, I did fuck up right up.
Yeah.
Next time, I gotta do better than that.
Yeah.
I gotta do it different.
Yep.
I mean, that's just the first step, and the rest of it, it'll fall right on that place.
Yeah. So it's very important. I agree with y'all both totally on that.
Who y'all think have a harder time in that? Men or women have a hard time meeting when they wrong?
I'm gonna say women do. I wish we need to get a woman here to talk about that, so she can offer her perspective. But me being a man,
they know the truth though. They know
it's harder for a woman to admit that she's wrong.
For real.
So I think it's both sides though. It depends on who you're dealing with. It goes hand in hand.
Just because you got some men who act like women, but we know where that trait come from though.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that to say, like, she might not tell you she was wrong, but she'll get on the phone her homegirl, her mama, and say she was wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And still make you feel like, you know
But
what I
that's
mean?
the problem.
But even then, she still admit that she was wrong. She just ain't gonna fucking tell you.
That's what.
You know
But
what I mean?
but I think what he's getting at is who has a problem with openly admitting, yo, I was wrong to that person when it's time.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's how I took it.
And then, but I mean, like you said, a woman get on the phone, talk to her mama or whoever she talk to, and talk about the situation where it happened. They ain't gonna say they wrong to their mama either. They gonna be like, They gonna tell you what happened. And then mama gonna be on their side like, yeah, you did the right thing, girl. You did. I did the same. You should have. You know.
But sometimes the mama might tell them to run them wrong.
Depends on
You know what I'm
Depending
saying?
on what kind of mama it is.
Depending on what
Depending on
mama
what
it is, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes the mom will be like, nah, girl, you wrong. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and you need to, and she still may not apologize. Now,
Yeah.
I'm just putting myself in them shoes. If I did something wrong and I'm talking to my pop about it and he let me know I'm wrong, then it's like, all right, man, then
True.
you gonna make this right. So that's why I feel as though in my situations, I always was dealing with a female who had a harder time admitting that she was wrong as opposed to me.
Yeah, me too. That's all I dealt with.
That's
too,
my
as well. But
experience.
even times like even
That ain't
little
just
times,
your experience, bro.
it's a lot. You know,
It-
trying to
it's-
be
It's
peaceful.
a, no.
as men too, though, we
tell
let
the-
pride get in the way too. A lot of the shit that we say,
Who?
you know what I mean? As men, we let our pride get in the way. You know what I mean? Even when we're wrong, but we don't have. You're right. Like we'll go back and tell them like, yo, I was wrong, even though you might not even be wrong. You know what I
Right.
mean? Just to bring
But you
peace to
get
the
training
household.
for that. You get training for that, Chico. Think about it.
Yeah.
You get training for that as a young boy dealing with your mama.
Just say, yo, just tell her you sorry. Just to
There
say
you
that you're
go.
sorry.
You get training for
And,
it.
and why you do that though? Cause you know that they never gonna do it. That's the reason why you
see
do
what
it.
I'm
Good
saying?
point. Good
You
point.
say you go
point.
admit that you wrong because you know that they never gonna do it. That's the only way
Yeah.
you gonna calm it down.
Yeah,
Cause somebody got to
bring-
say they wrong.
yeah.
Somebody got to bring peace to the
household.
situation.
Yeah.
And you gonna be the bigger person because
Right.
you done figured it all the way out in your mind.
Yup.
You done went through everything. I know I'm right, but this is what I'm gonna do
Yeah.
to make sure everything be good.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, hey, boom, 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 and both sides gonna always have points anyway. So even if she was wrong, she wasn't like 100% wrong.
Yeah.
Nah.
She gonna have some points
Nah,
in there,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you can be able to compromise in that.
Yeah.
But you gonna have to be the one to step up and say, man, let do better than this.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
But even being a man,
Even
but
you
even
were
after a
wrong.
while, but even being a man after a while, you get tired of doing that.
Oh, hell
Right,
yeah.
as a child, you're gonna have to save face because you
Hell
under
yeah.
somebody else's roof. But when you get in your own house, after a while, man, you gonna be like, man, nah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be moments like that, like, and that's where the problem comes in. It's probably a lot of people right now that they ain't together no more because somebody just is so reluctant on not admitting that they wrong about anything, and that's difficult to deal with after a while. That kind of ties into what we were saying earlier about not being able to admit that you're wrong. Now it's gonna get to a stopping point because if I'm the one that's always saying sorry to you, and you ain't saying it, you know what I'm saying, and you ain't never admitting you wrong, then after a while, man, I'm gonna repel away from you.
Yep.
I'm not gonna deal with you after a while.
Yeah,
Cause it's like, yo, you not seeing nothing outside of just you stuck in this you stuck in this one area right here, and no matter what I try to say to you, man, you ain't hearing me out. So
Yeah.
why keep talking?
Why keep talking? I
Why
agree.
keep dealing with you? Why keep dealing with me if I'm like that? You know what I mean?
I agree.
So
Which brings me to another point too. I was thinking too, along with all that stuff, like we feel that way about, admitting that when you wrong. What about, kind of like self-expression as men, like being in a household and you can't even really express yourself like how you want to without looked upon like it's weak. You know what I mean? Like kind of self-expression.
break it down a little bit more for the people in the back.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so say for instance, like as men, we carry a masculine, demeanor or whatever it is. So when you kind of express yourself, you looked upon like, okay, man, damn, he had like a little punk about it, or he's soft about whatever it is that he want to get his point across. So even when you're in a household and you want to get your point across, you really gotta kind of bite your tongue. You know what I mean?
Shit, me ain't got feelings too.
Yeah, for
Shit,
real.
we go through stuff too. Shit,
For real.
Sometimes you gotta let it out.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Sometimes you
do.
gotta. Sometimes you got. I know how it looks, but that's just what we were just saying earlier. That come from a different mind frame of different people who don't even understand what it is to be
A man.
in the position of
Yeah,
a man. Yeah,
right.
Or like a real man though,
Yeah.
like a man who in tune with everything. Like I ain't gotta be hard 24/7. Sometimes some situations I need to be hard. Some situations I gotta be soft.
Yeah.
Sometimes
How when you say soft, passive, we use that.
I mean, well, you would use different words.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
use
say
different words, 'cause
passive.
You don't want to say soft. And then,
I mean, yeah. I
And
mean,
that-
I don't
but
even
that's
look
a
at
problem
no
right there.
yeah.
I can't even say soft.
Yeah,
That's
true.
how
Yeah.
right. That's
I
a
can't even
prime
say
example.
soft.
You can't even
My
say
bad,
the
dog.
word
It's
soft,
soft.
My bad.
because
Like that seems like a bad thing. Like
True.
Because
I didn't even think
you
about
got to
it
be.
that
Sometimes you got to be that way when you dealing with certain situations.
Yeah. So
Especially when y'all got kids, you got daughters and stuff. You
Yeah.
dealing with women all the time. Sometimes you got to calm yourself down and just be like, I can't be like that
you
right
gotta
now.
use that's when logic comes in.
Yeah,
You
true.
gotta remove the emotions out of it, right?
True.
So I mean, it's enough. It's a lot of toxic masculinity going around, but it's all I'm saying as far as us being able to express ourselves. That's why I'm glad we got this platform right here.
Yeah.
Because not only are we in a position where we giving insight with how we think to help people, it helps me to get certain things out with how I look at stuff, and I'm pretty sure it does the same for y'all.
Yeah.
So this don't even feel like work. You know what I'm saying? It's just good time to me. But ain't nothing wrong with you expressing yourself. I think because I think it's healthy. Like you just said earlier, man, like health is wealth. That's the greatest wealth you have in this world. I don't care how much money you got, man. You got the nicest car, the nicest house, man. But if you all fucked up in the head or in the inside because you got some unresolved issues that you can't get out, then what good is all that material stuff?
Yeah.
For real.
You still ain't gonna be happy. You still gonna be running around here fucked up. So my thing is, I express myself, and I really do not. I used to look at being vulnerable as it was a problem, as it was weak. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But really, man, when you release stuff, man,
It feel better.
And you feel better, and there's so much strength in that. So I can't let nobody tell me that I'm wrong for getting my feelings out about something. Because if somebody's telling me you shouldn't do that, then you ain't for me anyway.
I mean,
Or like say for instance, been situations which I know y'all all can relate to. Like you express yourself. We'll talk about relationship in that part. You express yourself about it, and they'll make you feel like it was pointless for you expressing yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just kind of be like, yo, so why did I even waste my time?
There you
even
go.
bringing it up.
That-
you know what I mean?
and that-
So it's like, okay,
You feel
I
like
should've
that
just kept it to
person's not
myself.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not even that. It's not.
That's
that
how
person's
I
not,
feel.
It's not for that too, but it just kind of makes
it gonna lead to that.
it don't make it easier for you to open up, you know what I mean, and express
Yeah.
yourself to the person that you with.
Because
If
you feel that person
you can't
is
even
not
say
hearing
nothing
you
to
out.
them about it. You know, they'll flip it on you, be like, all right, cool, well, I don't feel that. I don't think you should feel that way because X, Y, Z. You know what I mean? Versus to like, well, all I want to just tell you is just this is how I fucking feel.
Yeah.
Rather, you could just soak it in. How about you just listen to what I gotta say? It don't have to have a respond to what I'm telling you. You can just take what I said, digest it, sleep on it, do what you want to do with it, and then come back to me a few days, whatever, and really kind of just like, all right, I understand where you're coming from, instead of just having to respond back to what I'm expressing myself to you about. That makes sense.
I hear where you coming from, big dog. But you fighting
It's an ongoing
it's an
battle.
ongoing battle for the rest of your life, dog.
Yeah,
That shit ain't gonna
because
stop,
the
man.
world is full of people like that. Like,
Yeah.
that, I mean, honestly, like if you even sit down and talk with a therapist about that kind of shit, they be like, man, if you tell somebody how you feel, and they like, you shouldn't feel that way. How the hell you gonna tell
Tell me how I'm supposed to feel.
how I'm supposed to feel?
But it depends. 'Cause
There's no.
I don't talk to other
I don't mean to
individuals
disagree,
and they kind of open up to you, like they kind of hear you out. But it just depends.
But if you're
It
hearing
all
me out,
depends,
then that
though,
doesn't
like,
apply to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you're hearing me out, then you're giving me a chance to express myself. But if you come to me with something, Chico, and I just say, man, you tripping, man. You don't need to be feeling that way, and I just leave it at
Get
that.
out your feeling. That's what he going.
But that's-
Where does that leave you? Where does that leave you?
But
it's
that's
unresolved.
your problem though. That's not my problem.
So we're saying the same thing,
Yeah.
right?
Awesome. Yeah.
We're saying the same.
So who
thing.
problem it? It's both people problem.
No, not really.
No, not really.
No,
It's the
I-
person that's not accepting what you're trying to explain to them. If they
Exactly.
just dismissive like that, that's
Yeah.
they the problem.
Because you really getting off what you're trying to say. At that point, once you get off what you're trying to say, I think we kind of get wrapped up around the words of saying, okay, once I express myself to this person, I gotta feel acknowledged that I was heard instead of just getting it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of, all right, I'm gonna get it out, get my point across, and then if he or she don't understand where I'm coming from, oh well, it don't fucking matter. As
Yeah.
long as I got it off my chest.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Instead of like, oh man, I want to feel validated. for
But you
what
know
I
how you
said.
feel when you talking to somebody about some shit you feel strongly about, and they ain't listening, and they ain't hearing you. You know how that shit make you feel.
Yeah.
You know how that make you feel, man.
Yep. True.
So I mean, so it hurting both people, cause you gonna be like, man, this motherfucker ain't here. Shit don't got. I'm expressing myself, but
Yeah.
it ain't being receptive
Yeah.
in the right way.
Yeah, you're right.
So what the fuck is going on? I'm either I'm gonna get to it, take to another level, I'm gonna start yelling, or
See? Yeah.
it gonna lead to some other shit. So
Yeah.
it can really hurt both sides when somebody don't want to let another person express themselves, especially when they trying to come cordially and in a mature manner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you want to hear somebody that came to you straight up about some shit?
But what I come to learn is typically people who kind of respond to you like that, they do that to you because that's how they were dealt with.
Yeah, that's what it
That's
really boils
that's
down
it.
to.
So I get what Chico was saying because it's really coming from them. It's probably really not personal. It's just that's their way of handling something. You know what I'm saying? And they may not have gone the same journey that you've gone or learned what you learned on how to deal, you know what I'm saying, or how to cope with conflict resolution, right? So they may not necessarily mean any harm by it, but typically it is rejecting
Yeah.
when they dismiss how you feel about something.
True.
And us being men, it's like where we come from. It's like, all right, you ain't hearing what I'm saying, man. What's
it
up,
then.
man? Let's go to the back
Yeah.
and fade this out then, cause you ain't hearing me.
Yeah. What I learned dealing with stuff like that is just more so like you can't take nothing personal from somebody else. You know what I mean? It's hard to just it's hard to retrain your brain on that because you
Yeah.
think that whatever this person do or don't react to what you're trying to say, you know what I mean? You take it to heart, but kind of learn to like, you know what? However this person may react and respond to what I'm trying to tell them, whatever it is, that's something they got to deal with. You know what I mean? Just like, all right, cool. If this person lash out, that means they dealing with something within themselves that
Right.
make them want to lash out. It ain't what I said that made them lash out. They just got, deep rooted problems with themselves that they gotta eagerly express it that way. You know what I mean? To make them lash out whenever it is I express myself. So I think it's kind of like don't take nothing personal, regardless. Even if it's just me and you, us three, whatever it is, talking like, yo, so Zay, I wanted to express myself about something, and then you be like, yo, that's some bullshit. I'm like, well, okay, cool. How I look at it, I'm supposed to walk maybe like, all right, that's just how they understand it, that it's bullshit to them.
So what's the right response that somebody supposed to come with when you come to them about some stuff?
I don't think it's no right or wrong. I think it's just a point.
Just hear him out. You ain't even got to say nothing.
Yeah, like I said, just hear him out, whatever it is, and just be like, all right, cool. However this person responded, just how this person respond. Cause not everybody gonna respond. Like I used to get a lot of slack, you know what I mean, and things that people might come and tell me in relationships or something, and I might not react a certain way because they want me to react. But I'm not a very like high
you
emotional
can't control
expressive
somebody.
person,
You
know
can't
what I mean?
control that.
So just because you tell me something, I don't like, jump off the ledge with it. Like that don't mean I don't care.
That's
You
a
know what
good
I mean?
thing.
Hey,
That
but
you ain't overly.
Some people don't,
some
know how
people
to
don't
take
like that. Some people feel like, oh, just because this person didn't react to what I'm telling them, they don't care.
But that goes to where you were saying when people want to be validated.
Yeah, true.
And that's a problem. That's a problem right there. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to validate me when I tell you how I'm feeling about something. I'm telling you because I just want the issue resolved.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to keep going on and on about it. So my biggest thing is resolve, not validation. Like, yo, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you may not agree. That's cool. But at least we came to this point in the crossroads. You heard me out.
You heard me out.
And that's all that matter. And that's good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? But not everybody take it like that. Some people want a deep reaction because and I guess maybe they just doing that because I think that's more important to validation than getting understanding.
Yeah,
but to me, understanding is more important.
Yeah, should be that.
Motherfuckers just want to be heard out, man.
Yeah.
Just want to be heard out. When problem going on, hear out all sides. Hear it out.
Yep.
Don't just throw it away off the roof.
But don't be dismissive about it at
And
all.
you got to do that because there are certain levels in your life that you're trying to reach where you're going to have to master that. Like, for instance, with wanting to be successful, you cannot let your personal feelings
Get in the way.
get in the way.
Yeah.
Right? Because everybody has different ways of dealing with stuff, just like you were saying. So, you in a business meeting or you at the round table or something, and this person might be a little bit more dry than the average person, and you giving them an idea, and then they actually taking it in, and they probably like, man, that's a damn good idea, but because you're not being validated or you're not getting the reaction that you want, now you taking it a certain type of way, and it's
You
messing
feel like
up.
this person don't care.
Now you think this person don't care, it's personal. Like, you got to get out of that too. If I'm reading something the wrong way, man, I would rather come to you afterwards and be like, hey, man, pull you to the side or something. At least get that out the way.
Yeah, exactly.
How often
'Cause
do you think we let our personal feelings get in the way of our success?
That shit
More
happen all the
often than
time.
not. More
That shit
often
happen
than
all the time. Motherfuckers don't never want to work with somebody who they got a problem with, who they got some kind of disagreement with. Just because I can work with somebody. I mean, that might be something I still got to work on further though. But I said I'm perfect at it because sometimes I might see a motherfucker like, man, I can only like they vibe.
Yeah,
but
like,
if you using them the right way and everything mission like it's supposed to be, we got to work together to get what we trying to get, man.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta let that go.
Yeah.
Even if I ain't really, I ain't gonna hang out with you after this.
Yeah.
But
Business is business.
business is
Yeah.
business, man.
Yeah,
And business got to be, and business come with, shit in line.
Yeah.
So you can't fuck me over in this, cause
Right.
I got my shit in order before I even came to you with
Mm-hmm.
it. So you got to learn how. Everybody got to get better at getting personal shit out the way.
Mm-hmm.
We got a personal issue with somebody. Hey, it ain't the end of the world. It ain't gonna be last person you got an issue with. You're not gonna agree with everybody.
Right.
Everybody not gonna agree
That's
with you.
not how the world works.
You might be right. They might be wrong. They might be right. You might be wrong. It don't even matter. It's more than one way to look at everything. So you got to suck it up. Put your big boy drawers on. get in the ring, get with it.
Keep moving.
True.
That's
Very
it,
true.
man.
So I think so too, man. I think we let our success get in the way, or let our fears get in the way.
Yeah.
For certain things.
I mean, it's easier said than done. Now,
Oh yeah, it takes practice.
practice.
It
to
takes
say.
practice, man.
Definitely
I mean,
takes practice.
you can look. I'm pretty sure all of us can agree. We probably look back on certain scenarios like, damn, I handled that wrong. But now we're going back full circle to what we was talking about in the beginning. That's where that growth comes from. So now, once we see an opportunity and we feel something might be kind of a little shaky or whatever, we know how to handle it so much better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't do this right last time, so let me get my personal feeling. Let me ask a question. You know what I'm saying? To get, let it be the icebreaker. Because sometimes just pulling somebody to the side and doing that, shit, man, you might find out like, yo, man, this motherfucker, all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's what it took in order to make things
Or
kind
they,
of like.
or they might not be all right.
Or they
That
may-
motherfucker ain't shit, but
But at least you
that
know where
motherfucker
they
make a
stand.
5 beat, boy.
Right.
That nigga good at producing, boy.
Right. Business
And I
is
need him.
business. It's like Nino Brown said, it's business, never personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never personal.
Business, never personal.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
From that perspective.
You know?
Excuse me. Oh man. Well, I'm glad y'all got that across. I had another situation too. I was gonna talk to you guys about. As men, we talking real deep amongst each other about a lot of personal stuff today in this episode. I know women deal with. All right. How can I word it? Women deal with us like, say, for instance, if you may stepped out on a relationship or whatever it is, like being cheated on. What's your perspective on basically staying in a relationship after y'all been cheated on? Like, you know what I mean? Women, I would say it's for women, it's more out there. Like you see that more often that
Yes.
women stay in relationships a little bit more versus to what men would do. But I'm quite sure there's men out there in the world that deal with it as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't just one side. Just women side get publicized a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on that? Like, could you actually stay in a relationship basically once you've been cheated or
Because I'm going to get real petty.
no?
That's why
Sleep at
if I'm in a real serious relationship, I don't cheat.
Yeah.
Because I got a leg to stand on. You understand? Plus I'm older now. I ain't got time for that shit. Because my thing is, man, if I'm at the point where I gotta step out on you, man, and it's something wrong anyway. So
Yeah.
we just need to sit down and talk and be
It's
like, look,
already
man,
it's
let's stop-
already over.
Let's stop wasting each other time, right? So because I'm there now mentally, I'd be real petty after that, man. You know what I'm saying?
What if
'Cause-
it was like a really, really good relationship and then somewhere between like work, not finding that balance, and then it just happened, like she just slip up and do it on you.
Hey, man, tell you,
it's really good.
something about cheating, man.
It don't slip.
Cheating ain't just no thing where you just pop up unless you going out and getting prostitutes or some shit. You just going out. But if you really just went out and I'm just because if you go that route, you ain't really got to communicate and ain't nothing that.
Wham,
What I'm
bam,
trying to
thank
get
you,
to is
yeah.
if you cheating on your significant other or whatever, that means you had to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Explain some things. You had to go through all these different things
All these steps.
in order to get to the point when you cheated. You know what I'm saying? That ain't just no one thing. I just met her later today and we had sex when I met her. You know, that would the problem be it. It don't even it be about the sex, but it be more about
process.
You didn't allow somebody to infiltrate your mind.
the process.
Yeah, true, but you can even take the sex out of it. Just entertainment, text
Yeah.
messages.
That was
things
more
like-
important.
So,
Like,
so you could just say,
yeah.
you
If
know,
somebody that done infiltrated
You know
your
what
woman's mind and then manipulated her to do
Yeah.
something against what you want her to do,
yeah.
that's a problem.
It's a problem, yeah, but true enough. But out of my experience dealing with a lot of women, I know a lot of women, a lot of times, like men, we're men. We cheat for different reasons. Most women cheat based off emotion. So a lot of women that I have dealt with in my life or even talked to, they actually cheated because of the lack of whatever it is that's going on in their relationship.
Yeah.
So are they true to blame for it? Like I said, it could be unbalanced. All three of us working men, so let's just say she cheated because you never home, or you busy working so much. So is she true to blame that you working so much? You never
It
know.
depends. If she's not
Because they all cheat.
contributing, and you're the one that's footing most of the bills, and that would explain why you're at work all the time, right?
That doesn't mean anything, though.
You're not hearing. You let me finish. What I'm saying is, if she cheats because you're never at home, but she chooses not to work, and then you have to work these crazy hours to make sure everybody is taken care of,
Yeah.
then I don't get that. To me, it's just like, all right, where's the emotional disconnect in that? Because I'm providing, right?
Yeah.
So, and I'm at work all the time because you choose not to work. You choose to stay at home.
But what if she is working?
Now,
But
I
it
was about to
goes-
say that.
Okay.
If she is working, then it's like, all right, what's going on here? You understand what
Exactly.
I'm saying?
So then that falls on basically taking responsibility on when you're right or wrong. Like you can say, okay, she cheated on me, whatever it is, but where did I go wrong to cause this woman to cheat? Because like I said, a lot of times I don't talk to women.
I don't know about
a lot of
hey,
them.
man.
I don't
A
know
lot
about
of them
cheat.
cheat on emotions, not physical.
How
Women
I
cheat
can
just
call
because
somebody
physical.
to cheat on me?
Regardless if you put the emotions in it or not, if I can just go out and step on a woman, then I wasn't really hers in the first place.
What you mean?
If I can just step out on my woman like that, then I wasn't hers in the first
For
place.
real, I mean, if your
she
woman
can
doing
step-
something that ain't right.
If she can step out on me, then she wasn't mine in the first
Yeah,
place.
if y'all got it's an issue in y'all relationship and it's whatever the issue is to make you want to go cheat or go find somebody else, you need to discuss that. You need to talk about that. You know, like how the hell we just go from God having a problem to the next thing you know you cheating on me?
Yeah,
What
I'm
if
not
we
going
was
to
talking about it, then it wouldn't been expressed.
I'm
just throwing this out there.
Everything, yeah, I see how you doing. Everything tying together. Everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I'm
it
just
all
saying,
tied
man.
in it together. Like you just.
If a dude can slip up in mine, she wasn't mine to begin with. That's just how I look
But
at
you
it.
said that way. But so women's supposed to accept you for your wrong that you do.
No, that's not what
So
I'm saying.
They don't have to.
So all
If a
this,
man
baby,
cheat on a
baby,
woman,
please
it's the same
forgive me.
thing.
That ain't
All
what I'm
this,
saying.
you shouldn't be doing that no more. If you fuck up, you fuck up. Like, listen, all right, you can leave me now, cause I fucked up.
But that's why I said. I just said earlier. That's why I don't do that because it's too much fucking work, man.
Yeah.
Cheating is a lot of work, man. And
It
I'm
is,
not,
it's a
I
lot.
ain't even
Yeah.
being PC. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fucking work. You gotta hide shit in
Like
your
I just was
phone.
saying, you gotta go through all these different things in order to get to the
Yeah.
point where you
It's too
actually
much work, man.
in a spot where you having sex with another person.
True.
You ain't that ain't just nobody you just walked out and just met.
Yeah.
Cause first of all, you got a whole life that
build-up.
you got to live on this side, so you
Yeah.
got to go through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Just to even get to a point
Yeah.
to do that.
So why you think women deal with it better than we do? Like y'all so.
I'm tell you this, women.
I'm gonna say
'Cause
y'all
men-
because I'm
we
the
look
same
at
way
we
too.
look
Like, I
at
don't
sex
think I
different,
can
just
hang
like you
into
said.
it.
Men look at sex different.
Yeah.
Like you got
They built different.
We built different. We got an Audi. They got an Innie.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I'm gonna give women a little bit of credit too on this. They're a little bit stronger than
Stronger on
us
certain
on
shit.
that.
When it come to those
when it come to
urges.
that right there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're a little stronger than us than that because
Yeah.
a woman, you can do a woman, you could treat a woman wrong and they able to forgive a little bit better than we are when it comes to cheating and stuff like that. But man, like I just said, if you feel like your woman and when I hadn't been manipulated by another man and you gonna be like, man, what the, you can't handle that.
Yeah.
You going crazy on that.
The first thing you thought was thinking about this nigga intimate.
Man, you can't
lady.
even you can't even kiss your girl no more, man.
And that's the sad part about it is men. You ain't even really thinking. All you thinking about is him fucking her.
Yeah.
You ain't thinking about the shit you did wrong
Yeah.
that led up to her getting fucked.
Yeah, or the emotion
That's the
behind
problem
it.
that we got.
You ain't worrying about the bitches you done fuck. You ain't worrying about that.
Oh, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You ain't thinking about none of that stuff. So it's just like
It's just that one. If you did one, hey, it's over. This is how it is.
we can go a little bit deeper. All right. When you think about how we look at sex, how we're programmed for sex as boys, right? It's so different from girls. We get entertained by porn by the time we may be like 9, 10 years old, bro. You either see it in a magazine, you either see it in your big brother phone, or you either catch it in your daddy's stash, your
Shit,
uncle,
everything
whatever.
points to a
Now
young
I'm saying,
kid.
yeah, you're right. But
On
what
the
I'm saying
billboard.
is, because of that, we're programmed towards
Yep.
sex much differently. We look at sex like it's a conquest. You understand what I'm saying? Women, they're more into intimacy. You understand what I'm
Not
saying?
all
I'm not speaking for every woman. I'm speaking for the women that you talking about
Okay.
that go out because there's no emotional connection,
So
right?
it could be more than that. Like I said, I ain't a woman, so
Let's
I can't
stick
get
to
deep
this.
into it.
Well, let's stick
know
to
what I
where
mean?
we are, right? Before we bounce all over the place.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, with us, it's a conquest. You understand what I'm saying? I got my numbers in. That's why my mind is the way that it is now. And plus, I look at sex way differently than I used to, right? Because you got soul ties and shit like that now. So now when you look at it from that aspect, like, yo, you can't stick your dick in everything. You know what I'm saying? You just
Yeah.
really can't.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Facts.
Right. So, but we don't. It take us a long time to get to that level when we look at it like that. We just out here. It's like, yo, I got another notch up under the belt, and you got all these women that you done slept with. So that's why sex is so different for men and women. And then girls now that it's starting to change. Cause young girls now, man, this generation.
Girls don't even got to worry about counting bodies no more.
All I'm saying is they don't even lie. Like girls used to be respectable and lie about their bodies. They tell you I only mess with 3 dudes. Well, you know, you gotta multiply by 3. Really?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But now they'll
Yeah,
tell you, no, bro.
yeah, they
my
don't
body
even- they don't
count.
even-
I'm at 25 right now.
They don't even care about it.
They don't
It
care.
ain't even a thing.
They don't care. So, and we ain't got no right. I don't got no right to say nothing to them about that because kind of the way that we all got them to where they are right now.
I agree with you. Listen, I ain't going against her. I'm the same way. Like if she cheated on me, I'm out too. But I'm just saying from a woman, looking at it from a woman's
Women are way more forgiving than that.
Yeah,
They
you know what I mean?
they
I
way
was
more
wondering
forgiving
why.
than that.
I don't
what
know
mean?
why.
Like, they stronger. Like,
I don't
it's
know
just
why because if they
different. Like,
weren't, we would straighten up more.
true, and I can't get in deep I'm quite sure our listeners, our female listeners, gonna be like, oh, yo, he forgot a point about why we would cheat, because I'm quite sure I'm leaving out certain things.
Oh yeah, we don't know it. We don't know
You know what I
everything
mean?
they gonna
'Cause
say.
it could be deeper than just the emotional thing. You know what I mean? It could be
She
deeper
might
than
just
that.
be like, nigga, I'm tired of you fucking around on me, so I'm gonna go get one.
or the
The
sex,
revenge factor.
or the sex born to her, and you've been doing the same move since '98.
Now that's an immature woman.
That's
That's
it.
now.
I'm just saying though.
You
like,
don't need to be y'all should just done anyway.
I'm just saying.
She
You
couldn't
got-
say that. She couldn't
But
tell
if
you
been with
that.
somebody, you've been
He
with
said he
somebody
been
so
doing
long.
the same moves.
Said 91.
I'm just saying, if you've been with the same person so long, you know what I mean. The sparks die down. You know what I mean. She's
But
coming
that's
to
all
you,
relationships,
but she's
man.
coming to you, telling you this, and you still putting out the same.
Now you
sticking
throwing that out
rules.
there. Okay,
You know
I
what
get
mean?
it.
You never
If she's
know. I'm just
warned
saying
you,
it's different other things.
warning always comes before destruction.
Yeah.
So if she's telling you this and she's coming to you about it and you ain't doing nothing, it's fair game after that, bro.
Man, you don't really. But they don't
Now-
give them. They don't give nobody no room to
Hold
cheat
on.
now.
Let's flip the coin. Let's flip the coin.
Okay.
Now you said you used the scenario where a woman was coming to a man because you're doing the same move. Now a lot of us men, we like women that are classy, that represent us and our families when they out in the street. But then we also
know what you
wanna-
like in the sheet,
Hold on,
though.
but we also want them to be freaks in the bedroom. But then you got a woman, she's classy, but she's not like that, and you keep coming to her and you telling her she don't do that, and
So-
then you go out here and you slip up. So what's the difference?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Hey,
What's the difference?
what's the difference? Hey, but you coming to
So,
her.
so I said all that to say
So
this.
maybe that shit ain't gonna roll like that.
I said all
So
that
what?
to say this, man.
What's that say?
They know greater than us, and we know greater than them. That's how I look at it.
I feel like if they ain't giving you what you want, and then you've been coming to them about it, and they ain't giving it to you, they can't even provide it.
It's fair game then.
I ain't. It's
Nah, he
over.
ain't
with. We
saying
got to
that.
end our
He ain't
relationship.
saying
Okay.
that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can't provide me, or you gonna have to allow this person to go do what they want to do because you already know they done told you about it.
Yeah.
Now, glad you
Or-
said
or
that.
you can
Hold
be
on.
like King Sosa, just had 6 wives, Mr. Longcloth.
That's what I'm
himself.
saying. You have to allow. That's what I'm saying. You have to allow this person to go ahead and break
Let
their
me-
wings out.
Yes, sir.
If they done came to you and said, I ain't feeling this right here, you got to let me. You got to do better than this.
Yeah, do better.
And it ain't getting no better. They ain't even trying.
Yeah.
King Sos
Somebody
Loincloths
got
coming
this.
soon.
ASAP, you know, in the near local Walmart.
But
near
for
you,
me though, I probably just
in the situation.
in the whole situation. If I ain't
Yeah.
getting what I need,
Yeah.
I just go ahead and get with somebody else.
Right.
That's the most.
Ian,
mature
I ain't
thing,
gonna
too.
cheat on you.
That's the
I'ma
best way
end.
to handle
Yeah,
it.
that's the best
You know
way
what I'm
to
saying?
handle
Because man, I don't got time, man. I'm too old.
But you damn sure ain't forgiving her. You be like, hey man, I'm out.
All I'm saying is just like, yo, like, I don't know. I just know I'm gonna be super petty, man. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean? Give us an example.
I'm just gonna be petty with it.
I
You know
want to
what I
hear some
mean?
examples though.
Sometimes people think that when somebody cheat on you too, you control them after they done cheated on you.
Oh hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then now I got the power to.
Or hang the shit over your head.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You got that power
I
now.
wouldn't
to-
even necessarily do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just I know it ain't gonna be the same. That's why if a woman is upset with a dude because he done did her dirty, I can understand her acting the way that she's acting after a
fuck
while.
no.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I can't. Cause you're not gonna keep using me as a fucking punching bag.
Yeah. How long did she get to
Fuck,
last,
I
man?
wasn't talking about punching bag.
No, I'm just saying they like you said.
Well, he
they all
just
that shit on
abusing
your
me.
head,
You
though.
even just keep on holding me over my head.
All
Yeah,
right,
that
now
shit on
hold
me
on.
like, fuck that.
Now we chopping it up. Let me throw this out here. All right, I've known of particular situations where some men have been put in a position where they were forced to cheat because they weren't getting any sex at home, and you know what I'm saying. And then they make that mistake, and then after talking with them about it, you know, we said, man, we smoking and drinking. And they come to a realization like, yo, to me, it feel like now she put me in that position so I can mess up so she can have this to hold over my head. Because here it is, time done went by, and she's still using that as an excuse to keep acting the way that she's acting. So what do you do then in that type of scenario? Okay. So, anyway, in that type of scenario, you know what I'm saying? Because there are some guys that are going through that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it might be a woman that might be going through that.
So you think
Yeah.
they
And
kinda,
if she steps out, because I'm saying
Set a
you're
bait,
married to somebody and
little trap.
you're not even mating to them. You're not even getting none in home.
That's wrong. That's a sin, dog.
Right. So it's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
what trapping?
That's a sin if you married to somebody and you don't want to have sex with.
It is, but people don't look at it that way.
You can't do the person like that now.
You
can't do
you're
them
breaking
like
your
that.
vow. Like if you telling a woman to have, to hold, you know what I'm saying?
Get like 2 days a week, 1 day a week.
Oh, it ain't got to be no
But if
no
you
number
you're
on
just
it.
not getting none at all.
Like, oh, like it been like it might
How,
It's been
how-
a year,
how
whole
can
year we ain't did.
Right? How can you walk around? You got your woman. She walking around in your drawers, bending over in front of you, and you can't even get none. And then you go out and you make a mistake, and then it get held over your head.
Nah, you ain't make no mistake.
Yes, it ain't a mistake.
It ain't no mistake.
I'm
You
just
went and
saying,
did
I
what
was
you
just
did.
going off what you said. Like, no, if I did it, you know what I mean? Like you said, that's something I had to deal with because, like we said, you can't take it personal. That was my own
Right.
fault for fucking up. You know what I mean? But you're not gonna keep beating me over across the head because I fucked up.
Right.
You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
you
If
can't-
we
you
gotta
can't-
keep going through this, then I might as well just bounce.
That ain't even
Instead
righteous
of
to
you
do
And
saying-
somebody like
and
that.
that's why I answered.
You know
I
what I
said,
mean?
"Nah, I ain't gonna stay with her because I don't want to be petty like that.
So that means you'll hold over her head.
I'm not gonna hold her over her head, but I just know I ain't gonna be the same, and that's a certain level of petty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like I'm not gonna be as understanding
You
as
gonna
I
hold
once
over her
was.
head.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah,
I think
nah,
so,
that's
too.
not what I'm saying. If I would say that.
He gonna
Nah,
bring it up.
man.
He gonna bring it up every 3 months. He gonna bring it up every time.
Maybe you cheated with the nigga from Bojangles.
Yeah.
Yo, but chick cheat on me from a nigga that work at Bojangles, then she can have him, bruh.
Hey.
But that's not what I mean.
A
You know what I'm saying?
You lost your girl to you gotta reconsider what you doing in life. If you lost your girl to a Bojangle nigga, man.
Hey,
I don't want to hurt because it might be a cool brother, man, player that work at Bojangles. But all I'm saying is just I ain't gonna be the same. So it's like, why be there? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna roll, man.
Players fuck up.
Players fuck. I'm just gonna roll.
Yeah, players fuck up, man.
And if a woman leave me because I did that, I gotta charge it to the game. I
It
can't
is
get
what it
mad.
is.
It is what it is. I fucked up. So
And if you gonna forgive me, forgive me. We won't talk about this shit no more. No.
but you know that don't happen.
That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna
Move on
happen.
from it then.
That part of your punishment though. That part of you fucking up. You got to deal with it now.
Yeah, you made this
Do you
mistake.
really gotta deal with it?
Or you can leave after you
you
done
can.
cheated.
No.
You
If you
can.
cheated on somebody you can't take the aftermath of it, you need to leave. Then.
Yeah, because there's some
nothing
people
wrong.
that have done that. Like, yo,
Yeah.
I can't take this no more. I tried, but I
Yeah.
got to go, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I say, cause it's only but so much you gonna take. Like, I understand. Like I said, I understand I fucked up, but
Yeah.
we ain't about to keep talking about this shit
Yeah.
every Christmas
Yeah.
or some shit
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean?
Or
Like,
just whenever you mad about something.
Yeah, you know,
or
this
whenever
It ain't
you
got
feel
nothing to
like-
do with that.
Or whenever you feel like just showing your ass, you bring it up to use it, right?
Yeah,
So
true.
I just know I ain't gonna be the same with it. So why?
You
stay?
know what women gonna do? They gonna be petty and be posting little sneak shit on IG and shit and Facebook.
Yeah.
They can post some little. You know how they do when that's their little way of.
We get the bad rap all the time anyway,
Mm-hmm.
and they ain't even. Somebody might say, "Oh, that's the victim. You're victimizing yourself." No, the fuck, I'm not. Being honest.
Yeah.
We get the bad rap for a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, we do. We always gotta wear the bad cape though.
Yeah.
That's cool. You know, the world
We
needs
do.
a bad guy. But on a lighter note, y'all thought on I was watching Paid in Full the other day, and I was kind of comparing it to Belly. You know what I mean? Which is two good classic movies, I would think.
Hell yeah.
What's y'all opinion on the lighter note? Get out of the relationship situation for a while.
Yeah, 'cause that shit kind of heavy, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that'll get our viewers.
I think
kinda,
we need to weigh in on that later, but we need to have a woman or a couple
I
of women.
agree.
here,
We'll
too.
do
I
that.
agree.
We
That'll
gotta
be-
have a panel
we'll
with
do
some
that.
sisters in
We'll
here,
do that.
man.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
because
like I said, there's certain things we probably.
And we'll
leave
just
out.
Can't
stick
even
to
get
that.
into it.
Yeah, we'll stick to that just one topic because that'll go for a while right there.
But we
especially-
said what we said, and we said it, and it is what it is.
We standing on it.
That's what we said.
Yeah,
Standing on it.
might
Hey.
might have to fill out a waiver form so no fight started, nothing like that.
Hey,
you know. But anyway,
Oh,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
said paid in full versus
and-
belly,
Yeah.
which is better?
Yeah. I like Belly, to be honest. My opinion.
You got it. Why?
It just feels. I don't know why.
I like the
Yeah,
way Billy was shot.
I like the way
Like,
Belly. Yeah,
I like
that too.
the way the film looked, and they got a good storyline too.
Yeah, true.
It's a cool ass movie.
True.
But I'm gonna go with Paid in Full though.
Paid in
I'm
Full
going
for you?
Paid in Full because like this shit had like some like, and the shit was true, like a real story,
it's
like
based
it
off
was
real
real life.
It had true events in it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, basically it was about some people lives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
it,
that,
was more true than actually Belly.
Yeah.
'Cause that shit in Belly probably never happened.
no, that was
It may have.
Well, I'm quite sure it
We're
happened.
talking
but,
about planet Earth here.
yeah, I'm saying
Oh, it didn't
happened,
happen in
but
life
it
before,
wasn't a
but it
particular-
wasn't based
Right.
off somebody's
Yeah,
life.
you know what I mean?
It was
Like,
straight fiction.
Yeah.
But Paid in Full was based off of true event,
Yeah, exactly.
and that shit make it even harder. But you know how, and then you can see these motherfuckers like when people start getting money. Everybody talk about Ace Boogie with the hoodie, man. Motherfucker make they rap name off of the damn, off the goddamn man.
Ace Boogie with
Hey,
the
Boogie.
hoodie.
These young kids don't even be knowing where the man got the name from.
Yeah.
They don't even know. That's Paid in Full.
I still fuck with Belly though. What about you, Sos?
It's a hard one, man. That's like asking me who's better out of Denzel Washington or Samuel L. Jackson,
It's a better.
right? But if I gotta pick a movie and how it resonates with me, I would have to say Belly. And the reason why I say Belly is because there are a lot of scenes that are in that movie that are based off of actual verses in rap albums. A lot of people don't realize that Nas played a part in writing that script. So when at the end, when he got out the car and he was in the projects and he had that white Averex on and he was talking to Shorty,
Yeah.
he was telling his story,
Yeah.
and little dude said, man, you an ill nigga, I like your style, son. To me, that was a big deal because that came from a verse on One Love.
Because he was a Nas fan, though.
'Cause that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm
That shit was hard.
so I'm like, wow, he took actual verses from his songs and he put it in the movie. So he brought his raps to the big screen. So that's why I feel as though, and then, you know, just at that time, man, when that movie dropped in '98, that was a big deal for hip hop.
Hype Williams, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it was a Hype Williams movie.
That what make
So-
the shit. That's why I like the way that shit was shot, man.
Right.
That shit just looked like a music
And
video.
then the intro to that movie
Yeah.
was cold blooded,
I think that's probably why I like it more because it was more action in it versus to Paid in Full didn't really have much action
Right.
in it. It was just kind of like a story, but it didn't really get guns blazing, action packed type shit. And
Nah,
like
it
you
wasn't no
said,
shootout. It wasn't no real
Yeah,
big.
it
It
wasn't-
wasn't no real big shootout. It was just a storyline. It was some things that happened.
Yeah,
People
right.
got shot. People got killed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
but
in
it
the movie,
wasn't-
but it was like every scene like somebody was plotting to kill
Right.
somebody and
Yeah.
But what I'll say about Paid in Full is if you look at that movie, the more you look at it, it's like, wow, it gets really in depth about how deep and dark that drug game can get.
for real.
Paid in
when-
Full or Belly?
Paid in Full.
Paid in full, dude.
And the reason why I say that is because, you know, in the movie, the little brother got kidnapped. You understand what I'm saying?
By his own uncle.
Ace got shot up a bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? And Money Making Mitch, you know, who's really Rich Porter, he ended up dying. So it's based off true events. So it's like, it just depends on how you look at it. Either you get turned on by it or you get turned off by it. I looked at it from a realistic point of view because, you know, we grew up in that era. You know what I'm saying? So we seen firsthand from people that we know or even some of our personal experiences with how that game could go. So I respect both movies, but just Belly, man, through and through. Because like I said, with the way they started the movie off, man,
It just had that.
and then they had that soul or something. Come on, bro, that's
Yeah,
cold.
yeah, that shit was hard. I love the way that shit was shot. Man.
Right. And then
Hype
the beat
Williams killed
kicked
that,
in,
man.
it's like, yo, that movie was crazy,
Yeah,
man.
it
You
was
know what I'm
dope.
saying? It was
That
crazy.
shit was hard, man. It got some iconic characters in that movie too, Bill.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
did.
man.
It did.
You know, Keisha.
Keisha, oh man.
You know what I'm
What's she
saying?
doing? Y'all seen any other movies?
Probably
since then?
somewhere being fine as hell.
Somewhere chilling.
Somewhere
being
looking
dark
good
skin,
than a
looking
motherfucker.
good.
Yeah. Well, maybe I said not. Oh, said it's still saying subject. Y'all was talking about Paid in Full. I just seen a video with fucking Alpo out riding a motorcycle, and it was like it's crazy how 2020 allow rats to be out freely and shit. Comparing it,
I'm
to,
glad you said that. We
you
can
know,
chop
it's
about
like,
it. We can talk about
Okay,
that.
cool. You know, it's like I hate to even bring him up to kind of situation. Everybody be talking about that situation about him being a rat, but you know, being a rat is I don't know. It's, you see other situations, with other people was rat, and it just like they don't have to wear the same coat as everybody. It's just like Nicky Barnes was a rat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Frank Lucas was a rat. But those same people don't have to wear the same jacket. You
There's a
know,
lot
they
of
get the same-
kingpin that was a rat.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That don't get the backlash.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and
A
I
lot
hate
of
even
kingpin.
switching over to that even to
But
that
that just-
situation, but I was just throwing it out there.
That just goes to show you, like, most of the people that talking about this person as a rat, they really ain't even street people. Because if you look
Or who they
online,
idolize.
it's because they idolize those figures. You understand what I'm saying? So they just speaking out of turn. It's mostly civilians that's talking like that, right? And that's why Alpo probably can roll around Harlem because
People know what he done did for real. But he ain't just no rat now.
They more
He
mad
other
at,
stuff too.
They're more mad at him about Rich Porter than anything. Because if you want to be honest, he didn't rat on nobody in Harlem. He ratted on DC niggas.
Still, rat
It's
is
that-
rat, though.
I'm not making no excuses for it. I'm not saying that. Don't take it that way, right? But if anything, Harlem is more mad at him for what he did to Rich. Because the story is true. He even openly admitted it. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube, he told the story about how it went down. He served his time, right? So I think that's what Harlem is really more upset with him about because, like you said, there have been kingpins in the past that ratted.
Numerous people.
A lot of
Numerous
people.
people.
Damn near all of them do it.
Yeah, a lot of them, especially they get
It's
wrapped
almost-
up. They
That's almost
But,
like that's
but,
what
but
come
we
with the
finna let,
territory.
but it's something about since you brought him up 6ix9ine. White people don't accept. There's something about him. It ain't just about we don't accept rats. Period. Because people do accept some rats.
He's arrogant with the shit. That's
It's
the
we
problem.
don't accept him
well, cause he
being a rat.
he portrayed a certain image.
He's arrogant with the shit. He's arrogant.
It is somebody who don't got no love for the streets at all. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might have ratted that love the street, but they had to do what they had to do.
Yeah.
This man don't care nothing about the people he ratted on. He don't care nothing about none of the
but let
whole
him tell you,
thing.
they was finessing him the whole time. Though.
A lot of
He
kingpins
put
that-
himself in it. He didn't have to get in it.
He didn't have to get in it.
Same thing as
but-
the same drug dealers. They ain't have to
There
get
you
in
go.
it either.
They
They
didn't
still
have
told.
Right, I'm with you. I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah,
with
we
what you
it
said,
ain't no
Black
forgiveness
man.
for it. I mean, but
But who am I to? But my thing is, I ain't in the street, so really, I ain't
yeah,
got no
they ain't
cause to say
snitching on
shit.
me. Yeah, they ain't snitching on me.
I'm not in the street.
I don't like Tekashi for other reasons. I ain't even.
I'm just
I don't
throwing
like
it out
him
Yeah,
anyway.
no, I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I'm talking about me. It ain't nothing against what you talking about, my brother. I'm saying I don't really give a fuck because I'm not in the street like that. I ain't
Yeah.
selling no kilos.
I don't say-
ain't
I don't
on
care
the
who
run.
telling the
feds
feds.
ain't- Yeah, the feds ain't.
I don't care who's
watching me.
snitching. They ain't snitching on me.
Right, so my thing is, I'm not in that lane. So who am I really to speak on that shit?
Yeah.
Most of the people that saying, "Oh, you a rat," and they put 1,000 rat emojis under somebody's Instagram page, is people, man, they ain't even got the balls to get out in the street and hustle in the first fucking
They would
place.
did the same thing in that man's situation. They would have been doing. They would have been in the same spot.
And the reason why you probably can't run up on most of these dudes that did rat, because they'll probably fuck you up.
For real.
They still
Because if a
gangsters, they
dude
just
ratted on
ratted.
somebody, he had to get somewhere. He was in the street somewhere.
They still gangsters. They just ratted.
Yeah.
But we ain't talking about we ain't talking about the Tekashi guy though.
Nah.
We in another situation.
That was for entertainment purposes. That's
Yeah,
how
he
I
in
look
another.
at it.
He ain't even a regular. We ain't gonna get into it.
I don't even know why we
We
talking
ain't gonna
about
get
him,
into his ass.
I will say this though, I did watch that Trolls video, and Nicki Minaj looked really good in that
The
motherfucker.
thing was sitting up one.
I ain't even watching. I ain't even give it no click.
You gotta look at it for Nicki Minaj, man.
I just put it on mute and watched the video.
You say you put it on mute.
But I don't even know what the song is about. I don't even know what
the
they're talking
video
about.
start off right. She got the pasties on with nothing, and them things is jiggling. I know she had married, but yo, she
But
was
even-
looking good in that video.
When you talk about
man.
Nick, well,
Nicki was
to
looking
refer to
amazing.
the sex appeal in that video, the first one he had some nice sex appeal.
I
candy.
did
It wasn't
the
Nicki.
same
It
thing.
wasn't Nicki Minaj though.
But they was fine though.
They were fine.
Yeah, so
He had an
the eye
assortment.
candy was.
He had a
pretty
nice
good in that
assortment.
He
first
gonna do that anyway. He gonna have some. He gonna have that in there.
video. Yeah, he had to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we gonna click. We see the bubbly.
That don't.
boobies.
That's the way he get us to click
A
on
lot
it.
of time niggas just click on it just to see the ass in it.
That's
man.
it,
See-
man.
Don't even listen to the lyrics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
be
turn
clicking
it all the
shit.
way down. You muted, or you just so tuned out because you looking at the females in the video.
Yeah, yeah. You
Yep.
scroll
know
down
what he
into the
doing.
comments, niggas be like, "Yo, I clicked on this just for the ass."
Yeah, that's it.
For real.
That's it. I just want to
For
see
real.
the females, and that's a business.
He'll
move
make
from
that the
him.
thumbnail. He be making that shit the
Yeah.
thumbnail in the
Yeah.
video. So you
Yeah.
can click on it.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what.
Click.
That's how he get us on there. We wouldn't listen to his ass no other way.
Clickbait.
We wouldn't do it.
Nope.
Yeah. So like I said, man, but Belly, out of them two, yeah, that's me. I picked that one.
I'm gonna go Paid in Full, man.
Paid in Full.
I just,
got
I
you.
just like crew movies, man. That shit was a crew movie.
It was dope.
Now you had that Juice shirt on last week.
Yeah.
That was a crew.
Yeah.
Paid in Full was a crew too, man.
It was.
I
It
just
was a crew.
Belly, they had a crew, but they,
Two-man crew.
they was two man, and it was a hard crew too though.
Yeah.
They was.
Real shit.
Yeah.
Real shit.
They was. What Nas name was? I'm Sincere.
Sincere.
Sincere,
Sincere
man.
and Buns.
And Buns, yes sir.
Yeah. That a classic movie. They
It's
both
classic,
good
man.
movies, but if I had to choose, I picked that one. That's
No
what I
doubt.
roll with, man.
No doubt.
But before we get out of here, since when I brought it up, let's debate this, man. Who's better out of Denzel and Samuel L. Jackson? I just thought, because I said I already mentioned it, who's better?
It's hard to pick.
And if we can't think of nothing now, then we'll talk about this next week. But
Yeah, because you kind of threw it out.
Give
That's
me a
kinda
look. Let me
hard,
watch a
though.
couple. Let me watch a few Denzel movies in them couple. I done seen enough of them though. I done seen enough. I know. Hey man,
It's hard to say, bro, because even Samuel Jackson's still making bangers now.
that's what I'm saying.
Like now, you still
Denzel
see-
do too.
No, but you ain't seen Denzel in the movie, what, Equalizer?
That
Equalizer
was a
2.
good movie.
And that was
man.
Equalizer
what,
2,
3
yeah.
years ago, 4 years ago. And Samuel has probably got something in the movie theaters right now.
Oh, he always films some shit. That's the hard working man
Yeah.
in the movie industry.
And he doing credit card commercials and shit. So
Yeah, Samuel always in there.
I don't know. I just thought about that. I just said, well, you know,
Samuel got more range. I'm gonna say
he
that.
has more movies.
He can be.
what depends too, cause they longevity. When did Samuel get in the game though? Cause Denzel
They
been-
both kind of started.
They both been
around
in
the
there
same
for a long time.
Because
For a
Spike
long
Lee,
time.
you got to give Spike Lee
sure.
a
He
shout.
put both of them in there.
Kind of put both of them on.
Word. Samuel Jackson was in
He was in
Jungle
School
Fever.
Days.
Yeah,
Samuel
School-
Jackson
yeah.
was School Days.
Yeah.
School Days, and what was the other one? Do the Right Thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was definitely in
He was
there
in a
too.
lot. He was in Do the Right Thing too.
Yeah.
He was the guy in the radio station.
Yep.
And then Spike put Denzel on with Mo Better Blues and
Mm-hmm.
all that. Now Denzel was already doing. He did a couple movies before that. Now, you know
Samuel
what I'm
Jackson's
saying?
in Juice too. You remember?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, he was
'cause-
in Juice.
He said,
Yeah.
he said, I don't even know why you liked it anyway, man. The only thing she had was that butt, and that was the only thing she had. And he said, because she got the snappy nappy dugout. The snappy nappy dugout. The snappy nappy dugout.
Man, Samuel been in all our classic movies, man.
Yeah, man.
That motherfucker be in everything. So we got to go with Samuel on that then. The hood has spoken. Samuel better than Denzel, dog.
That's why I
I don't know if I should have did that what I just did, but hey,
That's what I think.
Yeah,
man.
Samuel got the hood classics. I think
he got all the
It
hood
just,
shit.
because to me, it's like I haven't seen Denzel's my guy. Don't get me twisted. He that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I
My
haven't.
nigga. That's what he say.
My nigga.
My nigga.
Right. But what I will say about Denzel's career is that he's done so many really great movies. I was just mad that they gave him shine on Training Day when he was acting a fucking fool.
Yeah.
That's when he got his.
It was because he
That
did-
wasn't his best acting
no,
movie now.
like did y'all like the way he did Malcolm X?
Man,
He
that
did
shit
so
was
good
hard,
at Malcolm.
man.
You could
Come
close
on
your
now.
eyes and he sounded exactly like Malcolm. Why ain't they giving him for that? You know what I'm saying?
True.
But when he play Alonzo and he gets shot up by a bunch of Russians at the end of the movie, that's when y'all want to give him
Man,
the nod.
when I was a little kid, man, I watched Malcolm X. I thought that was Malcolm
Yeah,
X.
That's how-
yeah, me too.
I didn't learn that wasn't that was Denzel Washington until I got a little bit older. I like,
That's how
Dang.
good he was at it, man. That's one of the best like biopic portrayals that you could ever see, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think the only
Spike
person
Lee
that
did that too, didn't
I think the only
Yeah.
person that
Man,
was just
that
as good.
motherfucker.
Spike Lee been behind a lot of shit.
he? He got some new shit on Netflix.
Yeah, he do.
Y'all seen that
The
shit?
Five Bloods.
You saw that?
I ain't watched it yet.
I
though.
started watching it, man, but I started real late and I fell asleep on it. I got to get back into it, man.
I checked it out. It ain't nothing like his classic shit now, but it's a good movie.
I mean,
It's a good
they
You
movie.
tell his type of
He
movie.
gave him a
He dropped some jewels in there and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It go along with the times and everything.
Yep.
But it ain't nothing like that old shit though.
We talked about Mike Tyson earlier. Y'all know Jamie Foxx got that biopic coming with Mike Tyson.
Jamie's going to kill that.
Yeah, I think so,
because
too. That's gonna be dope. As
like,
shit.
like I said, Denzel with Malcolm X,
Yep.
Jamie killed Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
oh,
then
yeah.
Will Smith killed Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Them dudes killed
You
those.
know, Jamie was
bruh.
in that one too.
Yeah, man, he was.
Yep.
And he killed that part. So, Jamie's a bad motherfucker too,
they
man.
gonna
We
kill
got to get to Jamie.
For real.
Yeah,
that
bad
motherfucker
dude.
go hard. Impersonating and acting like people.
Yeah, man.
He go hard.
He's
at that
seriously talented. Like he does it all. He played the piano. He sing. He probably can break dance. He probably do all types of shit. And he played football. He's an athlete.
Basketball
Shit.
too, I think.
Yeah, he sing gospel music. He does a lot, man.
Real talk.
shit. Everything.
Yeah, maybe we get up with this podcast. Maybe we can get him up in here one time or something. I don't know.
He might
But
Speak it
hey,
into
man.
existence.
Hey, speak it into existence, bro.
You know.
Might have to come to him.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
That too.
We'll come where he at.
Yeah.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
Yeah.
So, man, what else we got on the menu, man? Before we wrap this thing up, man. Anything y'all want to leave the people with, as far as a positive note is concerned? You know.
I mean, shit, man. I just want to let everybody know that, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in and listening to us and everything, man. You know, 16 episodes in, and we're going to keep on bringing them to you. We're going to keep going. And, hey, we just want y'all to keep coming back and checking us out, man, because we're going to keep coming with it.
Where they gonna find us on Twitter?
Oh.
Shout us out for us.
Oh, No Pressure 33 and the third, 33.3 on any platform you want to go on. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that. No Pressure 33.3.
Yeah, also, before we cut out of here too, man, y'all can find us on Instagram as well. No Pressure 33.3. Go ahead and just drop us some likes on YouTube as well.
You know what I'm
follow
saying?
our YouTube channel. We got visuals up for you guys, so I appreciate y'all support as well, and y'all stay sturdy. So let's go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
Stay sturdy.
Stay sturdy.
Yes, sir.
What I would like to add in is for our supported podcast listening platforms, I want to name all of them. So we have Anchor. We've just been added onto Apple Podcasts, so that's a big deal. We've been
Yes,
trying
sir.
to get that going for a while. We're on Breaker. We're on Castbox, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, and TuneIn. So for all those, man, you can check us out. And then also I failed to mention Anchor. We're also on Anchor too.
Subscribe.
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
Subscribe, y'all.
Subscribe,
Check us out,
subscribe.
man. We are for the people, man. We are here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We giving y'all love, man, and we appreciate all the love that you giving back. So on that note, we all gonna sign off. It's your boy King Sos.
Zay King.
Chico.